Yeah.
I'm the coach.
This game of the year right here.
On EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap.
Yep.
Between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome with the call from New Orleans. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way
Drew
the game
Brees.
is played, with all the responsibility
Russell
he has
Wilson.
and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his
I'm
game,
not. I'm
your
using
team's
Russell
not
Wilson
gonna
right now,
benefit
right?
at all.
I'm going against Drew Brees, though. I haven't even done this game yet. Yeah.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff.
I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty good, though. He's pretty good.
And we are underway from the Superdome. This fielded a few yards into the
I mean,
end
he had the
zone.
power to
And
beat the
no
Chiefs,
run back
but
here. This will be a touchback, and it
he's
comes
good.
out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll
5
be ready for the
INTs.
first pick of the second round back in 2001.
What?
And that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Drew Brees' accomplishments have been borderline astounding. When you look back at what people thought about him coming out of college, so-called height
Man,
issue,
come on.
you name it.
You don't gotta
he
do
can
that.
it, and boy, does he prepare well for each and every game.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray.
Huh?
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's
Oh, I'll be
first
right
play.
back.
Second down.
hey, boy, the pieces of fish are so long it can't even fit in the pan. The pieces of catfish, it can't fit in the pan. It's so long.
Anytime you call an
So he's
inside
gonna have
run
to cut it
play,
in
you
half.
just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case.
Drew
That play got
Brees.
bottled up.
On second and 11 now. Brees. And it's
Yeah, you always find a
Jared
target.
Cook.
You always got somebody out there.
And all the way down to the 29. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards.
47
So
yards.
now then, the big play has him all the way inside
What?
the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brees. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard
Don't they got football
gain.
skins?
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And
They got the
look
Chiefs?
at Seattle's defense.
It's hard to believe.
Bruh, I'm buying that, bruh.
Double-digit sacks in the NFL, and we can still describe him as raw.
You want me to help you?
Went to BYU. Mainly as
How
a
much
track
is
and
it?
Field guy, gravitated towards football, became a starter for 1 season.
How much is like the skin?
And then moved into the NFL. A lot of potential left to
In
scratch for
Batman.
him. A lot more pass rush moves left to be added. But he is a
Each.
And he is in for the score.
I don't got money for that.
New Orleans. This is blocked. And the Seahawks have it. And now look at him go. He's at
Get off me.
40. And all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort. I mean, he was really trying to
Don't
gain the
stop the
extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are coming up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
I haven't spoke to that man in a minute. I might have to get on.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here come the Seahawks and their offense.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
7 INTs. All right, you gotta go.
A man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And when I think of Russell Wilson, I think not just of the big plays that he's made, and those are considerable, but when they were made. 4th and 26 in a Big Ten championship game against Michigan State when he was with Wisconsin. A big completion helped lead his team to a victory. A big 4th down throw for a touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well.
Sorry, Penny.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly down. But a nice little gain.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use...
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Well, we got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run.
Amari, why my ex texting me? Why is my ex texting me?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, Chris want to play Among Us?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
It's already past 7 o'clock.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. So Breeze
Oh, you need Discord? I got Discord. It don't matter.
At their own 21. Now Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
What? Bro, you need a new head. You need a new mic. You keep hearing stuff that I'm not saying.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
You hearing stuff that I'm not even saying. Like.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it.
Hey, yo.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you call.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown.
This is about to be an easy win if they keep this up.
Chris Carson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
Don't miss the field goal.
Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
Trick shot.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the
Groovy
leverage
just
game.
get off.
How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside,
Man
create
had
those
to go to
gaps and
bed.
holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
Well, here's a good way to kick.
Oh my goodness, y'all trash.
And the Seahawks have picked
That
it
is the
up.
second
They take
turnover.
possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch
No. No, hurry up to the line, hurry up to the line, hurry up to the line. 11 seconds. But, you know what? All right. You should have did 9 instead of 11 seconds.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Wilson.
Come on, Metcalf.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle
Man.
third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
How about Tyler Lockett?
And he's got
All right.
Lockett. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
What do you mean 4th and inches? Nah, we're going for it, though.
Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
We're going for
A
it.
little short, though, with that marker. And at the 20, he jumps over it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
I like the ball.
Going on 2nd down, Wilson.
Ooh.
Touchdown.
One hand?
DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the seat.